The title of today's class is Resurging the Power of Family, Spirit, Physicality, and Thoughts. Resurging the Power of Family, Spirit, Physicality, and Thoughts. And the whole concept of resurging that I've been developing, it's the new science of power and longevity. I've had a series of many lectures on the topic, and we're continuing it today. Now, basically, there are 16 factors. We've already gone over 7 of them, 7 or 8 of them. So I'm going to do a little review and then take us forward from there. And resurging the power of family and of spirit and of physicality and thoughts, we've talked about, number 1, closeness to God. To the extent that we're close to God and we can tap into the power of the Holy Spirit, it's going to help resurge our power, resurge our energy, empower us within our family, within our thoughts, within our bodies. So the closeness to God, closeness to our Creator, however you conceive of God to be, whatever religion or spiritual orientation. And the essence of closeness to God is one main factor. It has to be genuine. It can't be imitating your parents, the clergy, me, anybody else. It has to really be in you, genuine, to be able to tap into that enormous power. And the power thought I give there, and I call it the master power thought. This thought energizes all other power thoughts that I'm going to be giving you. A power thought's a thought you repeat through the day to help you prevent negative thoughts from arising. When they do arise, give you a way to overpower them or at least balance them. The master power thought, the king of the power thoughts, is, God, your wish is my only wish. God, your wish is my only wish. God, your wish is my only wish. I have no other wish than your wish. So thus, everything we do is in keeping with God's plan, with His will. We don't have any desire separate from His. To the extent you're able to adopt that power thought, the energy of the resurging within yourself, in terms of your health, your happiness, your longevity, tremendously energized. It energizes everything we're talking about, closeness to God. We've talked previously about oneness with your spouse. Everybody who's had a boyfriend or a girlfriend, a wife or a husband knows that if you're having a problem in your primary relationship, your energy is sapped. That's the way to understand the power of why you want the oneness. If there's a conflict, a problem, a dispute, a disharmony, your energy is shot. It's hard to even do anything else. Life loses a great deal of its meaning. It loses its beauty, its power. So to have that resurging of power, you must have a oneness with your spouse. And the only way you can have a oneness with your spouse is you must put your spouse before yourself. Your spouse has to come before every human being on this earth. If that's not the case, there are going to be issues. You're not going to like what's going to happen. And if you can't put your spouse first, then you really need to rethink whether you, if you're not married, you really want to think about whether you want to get married. Because if you don't put your spouse first, there's going to be conflict, there's going to be misery, there's going to be drama. You're not going to like it. You have a oneness with your spouse, then your life can be filled with wonderment, with beauty, with love, with upliftment, with a tremendous resurging of power. Oneness with your spouse. And the power thought there is, you are my first priority, always. You are my first priority, always. You are my first priority, always. I'm just giving a review of of some of the last times talk about this. Number 3, you have to have a strong sense of purpose. If you don't have a strong sense of purpose, you won't even have a long life. We know for a fact that many men, after they retire, are dead within 6 months. That was their purpose in life, was their profession, their trade, their work. Strong sense of purpose in life. And you really need to think of your sense of purpose as twofold. Twofold. You need to think of it in terms of contributing to society, to your loved ones and to society, so that society advances. Something that's good for the world, whatever the services you provide or whatever the goods you provide.